Hello everybody and welcome never. Hello everybody and welcome to a new video.
You leave, you call me.
Okay, hello everybody and welcome to my first video. I've played Genshin a lot and I want to help these you new players out. I know this video might not get that many views and stuff, but just so you guys all know, I'm not the best, I have to admit, but I ain't the worst. Cause whenever you think about it, there's someone always better than you, but that means there's someone better than them, and that means someone's always worse than you because you're gonna be the better person than them. How do you put that? But some people would like an artifact guide. Now, artifacts, they come from bosses, like the Cryo Veggie get Gladiators, Wanderer's Troop, Lucky Dog, the Exile, Berserker, and Prayers to Springtime. Now, a lot of the bosses drop the same things like here, but even the weekly bosses, which if you're just starting out, you'll get them eventually. But yeah. But each boss does something, has their own special attacks, and drop their own things, like for each certain element, or for the people of their nation, or these, or for characters of, some characters are Leeway, while these are for some characters of Mondstadt. Now you can build your characters however you want. Like, I need to change my Razor's weapon, but since, how I know I want to build Razor, I always thought of Razor as a main DPS the whole time, but, I'm just gonna use him as my example right now, but, I was thinking, oh, this weapon will look great on him, but now that I'm, like, adventuring 50, the debate club would be a lot better than him for a Razor because it helps his attack, as you can see right here. Even physical damage would work for an attacker like Razor, and so before we go into all of this, I would like to say, I like to look at the character's talents and like, ooh, and think, like, ooh, electro damage from this attack, okay. Ooh, what? Electro damage from holding it. Nice. Electro damage, that'll be good for it. If you look at elements, yes, you can have a multi-element team, which is pretty fine and dandy, but electro damage is what Razor is good at, but he's more of a physical attacker. So, I tried to look and read all his constellations, and I'm like, oh, so he should be an attack character instead of a support, I think. So I was like, but just so you all know, Flower will always be HP, no matter what set it is, even for the lower level ones. The feathers are always attack, no matter what they are. Hourglasses, they can they can be attack, elemental mastery, defense, HP. Well, these, they can do, like, go into HP and stuff, but this is where it gets interesting. Now, I don't have a good set for Razor right now, but for my other character, Bennett, like, one thing good about the goblets is they can do elemental damage like pyro damage, which Bennett's pyro. That's a bad one for Luke, but or Ningguang is Geo, so I give her Geo. Or Tatagli is Hydro, so I give him a Hydro bonus because you want to boost the character's damage. Well, the Cyclet can be crit rate or crit damage. Both is pretty fine. I used to have an attack one on Razor. I put it on Diluc now, but crit rate and crit damage is what you mostly need. And you can have HP in there, or defense, but I mostly recommend crit rate and crit damage, because my Razor has 26.8. Well, if I look back at my Bennett, 10. It's because this should be a 1 to 2 ratio.
Where did that come from?
Well, Bennett, I do have the right sword. Artifacts, I think, are good for him. I do need to work on leveling them up, but whenever I go to Noelle, this is why I always read the talents, because it goes like, oh, Geofence is like, oh, and I read down here, and it's like, oh, Noelle's a healer, but, oh, on her defense, so I should go to her artifacts, and can't really change that, but you can, like, get artifacts, boost the skill you want, and build your characters however you want, okay? If you build a main attack in Noelle, fine by me. Healer Noelle, fine by me. Feathers will always be attack, like I said. But, this can be defense, but I wanted the artifact set, so that's why it isn't defense, but, well, this should be geo damage, but still, I have defense for a little bit of a bonus. So, Noelle isn't the perfect, but the little substats, like, right here, is something important, so just because they might seem trashy, doesn't mean they are, because the substats could be really good. Or Diona, I read her thing, and she has a shield and stuff, but so I always look at the character's talents, and it says the shields and swords and skills based on Diona's max HP. So when I've been building Diona, I always think HP. And whenever you want to think of a healer, you could build them with a full healing set like Maiden's Beloved. Or you can get a healer that will just give you enough heal. So since I have Diona, I build on HP Flower, 100%. Attack Feather, not the best. The Hourglass, yes, the Hourglass is perfectly fine because it is HP. So you need to, like, want to know how your characters. And like I said, cryo damage is important because Diona is a cryo user, like it says up here. And then that needs to be worked on a little. That artifact needs to be worked on. But each character is built differently. Like, I'm building Diona in energy recharge because there's no HP bow that I have. And I like to use a heal pool a lot, so that will help. And if you even want me to, like, target a specific character, I would, like, let's go on to a different character if you didn't get enough examples. Like, Barbara, the Catalyst user. Like, she heals on her HP, too. And I look at all of this stuff, and none does HP, so I just give her one random book. Or Catalyst. I like to call them books. And, like, okay, artifacts need to be HP scaled. Which her set is not good, but this is a good set if you want a true healer. Well, if I go to D-Luke, I'm working on his, he has a Gladiator set right now, but I'm trying to work a Crimson Witcher Flame set to boost that pyro damage up, which I'm planning to give to other characters like Xiangling and Yanfei. That I'm gonna build in the future. Now, when I get a new character, since I'm so far in the game, I like to give them energy recharge so they can do their ultimates faster and I can swap them out quicker. Well, the level 1s I don't use a lot, but I have used D-Luke, Jean, Tartaglia, and Traveler. Now, Traveler, I would say is kind of hard to build. Sorry, I just wanted to let Traveler speak some. So I like to build him in Elemental Mastery because all the elements are not out yet whenever this video is being posted. But the good part about Traveler is like they can swap to any element. right now I have them Electro. So I build them in Elemental Mastery and need to work on Traveler's Artifacts, but I like to work on Elemental Mastery because elements can combine. But I don't know any good elemental reactions with Geo right now, but I notice a lot of people in this game do elemental reactions with Electro and Pyro, which causes override, so I always work on the Elemental Mastery. And I'm sorry about my Tartaglia set right now. He is being worked on too. Jean, I'm on the midst of attacker or support. Because she heals on... Now, Jean, if you ever get Jean, I always like her. Because she actually heals on her attack. Which I find very nice about her. And then... So I always look at all the characters' talents before you get them. But if you're any starter, I hope I could break it down to you, because each artifact set is different. So, like Diona, I have Wander's Troop and Scholar. Well, I could give her like a 4-piece Wanderer's Troop if I want to build like a whole, put another Catalyst or Bow User on my team. Well, Razor, I could give him 4-piece Gladiators easily, but I find that combining other artifacts together was much more simpler for me to do because I get to have more. And Praise of Illumination, I don't think is the best, but it works a lot because it makes... Since I have on Bennett because his ultimate brings the Pyro effect on, so this Tiara of Flame puts the effect on shorter. Well, I feel like this would work well for the character Barbara, because she actually gives you the Hydro effect with the Let the Show Begin talent, which can be a pain whenever you're fighting cryo enemies. But most support ultimates, like Diona's, Bennett's. Bennett can be a DPS, by the way. Any character can be DPS or healer. But their bursts are what help cause the most damage and stuff. Well, to me, because I like to do override. Well, use Bennett's Fantastic Voyage and Razor's Lightning Fang combined and do a lot of damage against the boss. Now, I could go into more detail about all of this, but I'll leave that for another video. Well, Razor, you were stretching for so long. He was doing one long squat. Well, I hope you all enjoy this video, and hope it helps all you new players out. And bye-bye!